8 small financial milestones worth celebrating. Financial achievements often go unnoticed because no matter how successful you become, the feeling of aiming higher persists. Waiting for debt freedom or millionaire status to celebrate hinders the recognition of smaller wins. While aiming high is advantageous, financial success springs from numerous gradual triumphs. Acknowledge and revel in these small victories to track progress. Discover these financial milestones, potentially already attained unrecognized, and bask in your accomplishments. Number 1. Making more, spending less. While it might seem obvious to spend less money than what you make, the truth is, many folks struggle to keep their spending in check. It might sound strange, but they fall for the temptation of easy credit, the thrill of buying unnecessary things, and that instant happiness it brings. Suddenly, they're stuck in a tricky situation. If you can more often than not manage to spend less than you earn, you're a master at not splurging on every attractive thing that crosses your path. This is a big deal because it means you're the boss of your choices and not easily swayed. Plus, you're a pro at finding smart ways to save cash and trim down wasteful spending in your budget, and that's no small feat. This simple achievement might not seem like much, but it's a sign that your future is shining bright. Number 2, ensuring your emergency fund is completely set up. Saving up money for emergencies is a big achievement. It might not be the most exciting, but it's really important. It's not about if something unexpected will happen, but when. Being ready with money helps you handle problems without things getting worse. Not having enough emergency money is a big mistake. If you want to be good with money, you need to think about this. Getting 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up is a great goal, even if it doesn't seem that way at first. Number 3, having many sources of income. Your main job usually pays most of your money, but there's something exciting about making your first bit of cash from a side gig. When you start a side hustle and earn even a little money, it's a big accomplishment. It's not just relying on one paycheck, you're finding new ways to earn. Even if these side things start little, they can grow more than your regular job. Some might even make a ton of money. This shows how important it is to try making money in different ways. Number 4, making money without working. Imagine you're setting off on a journey to make money while you relax. This is like finding a key to a world full of amazing possibilities. Your money becomes your friend, working for you to create extra income without you doing extra work. It's like making money even when you're sleeping. At the start, the money might not seem like a lot, maybe just a little funny amount. But if you understand how special compound interest and investing wisely are, you'll see that even a tiny bit of extra money can become really big. When you see your money growing on its own, it's pretty exciting. This feeling will inspire you to add more money, making it grow even faster. Number 5, maintaining a strong credit score. Getting your credit score to a good level is a big accomplishment that's easy and doesn't cost much. But why bother with your credit? Well, it's not just about borrowing more money. A good score opens doors. Suddenly, banks think of you as someone who's reliable with money, so they give you loans at lower costs. This means taking on smart debts that can help you become wealthy. It's not a must for doing well financially, but it's like having an extra tool. Imagine an easier path to owning a home if you haven't already. Your payments and the extra money you pay for borrowing get nicer. Even thinking about investing in properties becomes less scary. You might even decide to borrow money for things you usually pay for all at once, and then use that money to invest instead. This change is simple and doesn't cost much, mainly by making sure you pay on time. Number 6, getting a car using cash. Getting a high-quality car using your own money is a really cool achievement, and it's even cooler than you might think. First, you didn't give in to the temptation of buying a super new car or going for a costly payment plan that's too much for your wallet, which isn't common. Second, you now fully own the car, so you don't have to worry about those monthly payments anymore, and that helps your budget. You'll still need to save for its future replacement. That's because you won't be wasting a bunch of money on the car losing value and interest charges. People often make a big deal about buying brand new cars, especially when you realize that many people struggle to pay for their cars. Having a new car might mean you spend less on fixing it, but the extra costs of paying for it, losing value, taxes, and insurance can end up being a lot more than what you'd spend on taking good care of a used car. Number 7, owning a property. Becoming a homeowner brings a cool perk. Your housing costs become steady. If owning a home costs like renting, it's a big deal. Homeownership has its cons and can be costly, not for all. But no more worrying about rising rents once you're not a renter. Home costs may go up yearly, but what you paid won't change. Split home ownership costs in two. One is your unchanging mortgage, the other, taxes, upkeep, and more. It's like semi-fixed costs. And there's more. Your mortgage drops, home value likely rises. Sweet deal, right? Number 8, reaching a net worth of $10,000. While celebrating $1 million net worth is undoubtedly more thrilling than reaching $10,000, that larger achievement usually requires a considerable amount of time, often decades. However, hitting the $10,000 mark remains a significant milestone. It signifies your active commitment to financial betterment. Accumulating $10,000 or more isn't accidental. It's a noteworthy accomplishment. Many who borrow money without collateral can easily slide deep into negative net worth territory. Debts like student loans, credit card balances, personal loans, and medical expenses lack tangible value, directly impacting your net worth. Reaching $10,000 indicates you're turning a corner, with the potential for accelerated progress ahead. It's normal to not notice small successes right away, but you shouldn't wait for huge success to celebrate your progress. Big wins start with small ones. And if you don't recognize the small ones early, your goals might keep changing all the time. Put simply, once you're super rich, even being a multimillionaire might not feel that exciting. You might not throw a party until you hit $10 million. But it's cool to note these checkpoints to see your success. If you totally ignore money milestones, it will seem like you're not making any progress with your finances, and that can be a problem for your future goals.